And there is the final whistle. Well, that was not a good performance by any stretch of the imagination, but 3 points are 3 points, and Stephen Fletcher works his magic again.
Yeah, it wasn't very pretty at all for majority of the game. Two teams very evenly matched, really, and looks like it's at the back end of a heavy schedule as well. But the difference again is that man, Stephen Fletcher, exactly knows his role in this team, and he's in that rich vein of form that strikers love to be in. Can he do it from the start? Would you start him from a game? Because at the moment, he's the only one that looks like he's going to have a real threat. And again, so clinical when he gets his one opportunity.
Well, Phil Parkinson gets his 1,000th game with a win. Brilliant. And again, you could argue that's from Phil himself, making those changes and changing the game. And but yet again, I think we've got to give a lot of the plaudits to Stephen Fletcher. He almost, just like I said earlier, is like a magnet with that ball. It always feels like he's going to get 2 or 3 chances when he gets on the pitch. And I think that's the conversation that's going to have to be had over the next few weeks: is can he start games? Can he make that impact from the off? So it'll be a really interesting one to watch. But we've got I think about 16 days now till our next league game. Obviously got Port Vale in the EFL Trophy on Tuesday night away. So, a real good win that going into the next few weeks. So we've got a bit of time off. You want to have that time off coming off the back of the win. You don't want to be thinking about, points dropped. So really big 3 points to Wrexham again today. I haven't looked at the other results. But, to just stay with that pack, it's so important this time of year. And again, not necessarily deserving all 3 maybe, but you get them nonetheless. And that's what, teams who are going to be at the top of the table do.
Exactly so. The result is everything. As Mia and Andy now going down to pitchside, you can watch their analysis with Chris Malaband as Wrexham celebrate our least convincing win of the season. There's no question about that. But like I said, the result is everything. And Phil Parkinson does manage to celebrate his 1,000th match as Wrexham, to beg your pardon, in his career in management with the win. But Wrexham had to really huff and puff to achieve it, didn't we? Goal by Fletcher in the dying moments of the game. A glorious dink in by Rathbone, and Fletcher, who along with McLean and Fowle, to be fair, had breathed a bit of life into the team with their late performances, was able to direct a fine header on target to give Wrexham the win in the 87th minute. Goodness me, we have made a habit of getting late winners. Stephen Fletcher, should I say, has also made a habit of getting late winners, and as a result, Wrexham go in to that break which Mia mentioned with the 3 points. But it was not at all our usual standard of performance, no question about that. As Wycombe have dropped 2 points as well at home to Blackpool. Having a look, Stockport are currently losing in the 97th minute at home to Mansfield. Birmingham have won 3-0 at Wigan. So Wycombe dropping points is interesting. Huddersfield have also dropped 2 points. So again, it just beautifully illustrates the value of, above all else, the result. We've had a real off day here against the Peterborough side with a really poor away record, which has been shipping goals. But they played well, and we just didn't get it going at all. They're both McLean and Barnett absent from the starting lineups because of, respectively, a slight injury and illness. And we lacked fluency. We lacked just about everything. And yet, we somehow squeeze a win out. Peterborough terribly unlucky not to get something out of this game. And as a consequence, Wrexham gain ground on the team directly above us and directly below us, and that's a great outcome for us. Yeah, we struggle to get going in terms of individual performances, as Mia was just saying. Ollie Rathbone again really put his heart and soul into it and kept going, and he deserved that assist. I thought O'Connell did well at the back. The 3 centre-backs did well. We weren't really under much threat ourselves, but frankly, we didn't put much threat in on the Peterborough goal. Revan cut inside and had a couple of shots which went off target. And Fletcher had a header which he couldn't get on top of. But at the other end, quite early on, Con Clark nearly scored a glorious cross from Hayes. Con Clark in front of an open goal, but Cannon put pressure on him, and as a consequence, he just couldn't get proper contact, and the ball went back across the face of goal straight to Okonkwo. So, unconvincing, yes. But who cares? 3 points, that's all that matters. And Wrexham continue to push on for that promotion push with a final score of Wrexham 1, Peterborough United 0. We've been a very relieved Mark Griffiths, Mia Roberts and Andy Morrell from Wrexham AFC.